Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rant. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I'm always telling you guys, live an active lifestyle. Make smart nutritional choices. And I've told you guys many times that you're eating too much. Eating too much. On this channel, I've talked to you guys about certain things to avoid. I've talked to you guys about reading food labels. All these kinds of things, right? Focusing on how you feel, not the look. Told you don't have to be perfect, just be consistent. But you have to also think about all of these other things, ladies and gentlemen, right? And you're eating too much. Sometimes people think because they're making a smart nutritional choice, or they think they're making a smart nutritional choice, then they can eat as much as they want and all these kinds of things. But remember, guys, it's moderation, man. And in America, mostly in America, guys, we are way over the top. We overindulge with everything, no matter what it is. So some people think because something is quote unquote healthy for them that they can eat as much of it as they want. And that's not necessarily the case. What we want to do, guys, like I told you, is think about how much you're eating. Portions, portion control. You've probably heard that saying before. It's a big problem in America, guys. Think about your meals, because you might be doing this. You sit down and you have all kinds of food. You know, some people will talk about, oh, you eat 3 meals a day. And some of these meals are giant meals. So yes, when you hear it, only 3 meals a day, it may sound like you're not eating that much. But if every meal that you're eating is a full-on meal, you're not doing yourself any justice, ladies and gentlemen. So think about these things. People talk to me or they ask me about how I eat and what I eat and things like that. And remember, you're not me, I'm not you. We're all different. And remember, I've been doing this for years and years and years. So what have I told you guys on this channel? I've told you your body will adapt and adjust to what you throw at it. So the fitness is the exercise that you're doing. Your body will adjust these things. This is why you have to mix it up. Whatever you're putting in your body will adapt and adjust. So all of a sudden you'll start to look different now, right? Your body's adapting to the changes that you just put it under. So you have to keep these things in mind, ladies and gentlemen, when we think about eating too much at one time, right? Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I've told you guys, if you're not hungry when you wake up, don't eat. So sometimes I'll wake up in the morning, and this is a lot of times, guys, I wake up in the morning and I'm not really that hungry. So I don't eat a breakfast. And I told you specifically or especially on days where I'm exercising in the morning, I won't eat a full-on meal in the morning. I won't eat anything. So I'll do my workout in the morning, right? Then I'll get ready for work or whatever. And then usually what I do is I get my shake together and I'll make my shake some protein powder, maybe a little bit of honey, maybe throw a little bit of oatmeal in there, right? A scoop of peanut butter. I'll throw my powdered greens in there, and then I'll drink that on my way to work. And that will be my quote unquote breakfast. And then for lunch, I probably won't eat lunch until about 11 or 12 o'clock. And oftentimes, guys, I eat an apple with peanut butter. That's my lunch. Or I eat carrots with peanut butter. That's my lunch, ladies and gentlemen. Not a whole bunch of carrots, not a whole bunch of apples. Literally one large apple and some peanut butter, guys. I cut it up and I dip in the peanut butter, guys. And to me, that's my lunch. That's literally my lunch, guys. 99% of the time, either carrots and peanut butter, apples and peanut butter. Nothing fancy. This is not rocket science, ladies and gentlemen, right? That's my go-to for lunch or whatever, okay? And then usually when I get home, my wife will cook dinner. We'll usually eat around 5:30 or so, depending on what's going on that day. Maybe we eat a little bit later. But that's usually how my day goes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not eating all this food throughout the day. I don't even eat that much some days. Some days I won't eat anything in the morning. Maybe I didn't work out in the morning. Maybe I got up, I wasn't really that hungry, so I drank my water in the morning. Remember, I told you guys, always start your day with the water. Drink that glass of water first thing in the morning, guys, right? So I have my water in the morning. I'll get all my stuff together for work, and then I go to work, guys, and I probably won't eat till about 11 o'clock, and I'll have my apple and peanut butter. All right, so now you think about it. I was sleeping for about 6 or 7 hours. Usually I go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. I usually wake up around 4. So that's about 6 hours of sleep, guys. That's literally what I do every day. That's like 99% of my routine. 10 o'clock at night, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up, guys. All right, so you think about you're fasting for 6 hours while you were sleeping. Then I wake up and then I don't eat again till 11 o'clock. So you're talking about, I don't know, 15, 16 hours, whatever that works out to, of fasting, quote unquote fasting, where I didn't eat anything. Right? And once again, I don't feel like garbage. I don't feel like, oh, my stomach is hurting. I'm so hungry. Your body will adjust to these things. It will adapt. My body's adapted to this. It's no big deal for me to not eat breakfast and not eat until 11 o'clock. And the reason why I use apples, carrots, the peanut butter is because we all know apples, they're very dense, right? So there's fiber in the apple. So it fills you up. It keeps you full. That's what you want. Oftentimes, people eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. They think they're not full. They're eating a lot of these garbage calories. But the apple will keep you full. This is why I tell you guys about eggs in the morning. Eggs will keep you satiated, will keep you full. right? There's a lot of nutrients and vitamins in eggs, and the protein will keep you full. When we talk about the apple, guys, the fiber, carrots, same thing. These are nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables. It keeps you full longer. And we all know that peanut butter is pretty heavy. So once again, guys, that stuff will keep me full. So if I eat that, I'm good for the rest of the day. I don't need all this crazy food. So think about how much you're eating at once. Now, I'm not saying that every one of your meals has to be some little starvation stuff. You have to be like me. Remember, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying what I do is great or that I'm better than I figured something out that no one knows. I'm just giving you an example of what I do, guys. And I'm just trying to tell you, your body will adapt to these things, okay? When people think, oh, I'm going to be hungry if I don't eat X, Y, Z, or if I don't eat this much food at once. No, you won't, ladies and gentlemen, because once again, the only people who need to eat all these calories are like professional athletes, bodybuilders, strong men, these power lifters, these people who are trying to, do all this crazy stuff. They might need those calories. But for the everyday person, what are you doing? What are you doing that you need all those calories? You're not doing a damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's the problem in society. You're eating all these calories, but you ain't doing a damn thing with it. So where does all those calories go? Where do they go? They go right here. They go to your thighs, right? Whatever it goes, it's going to go on you as weight, added weight now. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you're eating all these calories and you're not using the calories, you're not doing anything with that fuel, then why the hell do you need all this fuel? Only in America do we think that we need to eat all this food when we ain't doing a damn thing every single day. That's what I'm talking about. Fight against the laziness. Lazy ass Americans eating all this food, not doing anything, sitting on their butt all day, not doing anything, literally nothing. A lot of people, I've told you, they work in offices, they're at a desk all day, so they drive to work sitting. They get to work, they're sitting. They drive home, they're sitting. They get back home, they're sitting. They didn't do anything all day. They didn't use any muscles all day. They didn't get their heart rate going. They didn't break a sweat. They did literally nothing. But you know what the one thing they did do? They made sure they got those meals. They ate that bagel for breakfast, right? They made sure they got that lunch. And they made sure they ate their snacks and they got that dinner. So they ate all these calories throughout the day and they burned none of them. They did literally nothing. That's a lot of people in America. That's a lot of people in society, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, stop eating so much at once. You don't need all this fuel if you're not doing anything. I told you, I'm more active than most people in the world, guys. I'm more active. You guys see how hyper I am. Listen to the way that I speak. Look how hype I am, guys. Many people are not like me, but yet and still, I don't overeat because I think, oh, I'm spending all this energy. I'm doing all of this. I need to eat, and eat. No, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the case. And I told you, I feel great. Don't eat all this food. One of the reasons, once again, listening to my body, one of the reasons, guys, why I cut down the meals like that, and I cut out lunch like that, and I just eat the apple and peanut butter or the carrots and peanut butter, or sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, maybe I had a good breakfast and I skipped lunch. The reason why I do these things is because oftentimes, if you eat a big lunch, what happens for a lot of people, guys, is they crash. They get that midday crash. And often, I've told you, often it's because of the bad breakfast choice that you made. So now you're starting to crash. So what do people do? They try to make up for that lunch, get energy drinks and eating all this food thing that's going to wake them up, give them energy. But all it's going to do is make you sluggish because now you ate all this food and where does it go? Right into your stomach. So now your body has to break all this food down. It's got to digest all this food. So what does that require? That requires a lot of blood and all the things going on in your stomach, ladies and gentlemen. So everything is going to your stomach to digest everything. How are you going to have energy to do anything else? Think about that. And that's what happened to me. I would feel sluggish if I ate a big lunch. So now I have the second half of my workday, right? I want to be alert. I want to be on my game, but I can't be on my game because now I feel tired and lazy and sluggish. And oh man, I shouldn't have ate all that food. You guys know the deal, man. So remember, portion control. Think about how much you're eating. Spread the meals out. You don't have to eat these 3 meals a day or 4 or 5 meals a day. Don't worry about how many meals you're eating. It doesn't matter. You eat when you're hungry. That's the key. Stop eating just to eat. Eat when you're hungry. And if you ain't doing nothing, then why are you so hungry? You know why you're hungry? Because you're bored, ladies and gentlemen. You're eating out of boredom. You're eating out of stress. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. So think about these things.